Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the love of glitter, I am Anna Crossland. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what some of my favorites for the month of February were. So to start off, I feel like I have a lot of face palette products that I loved that I kind of went back and forth through. So one of the ones I've been using since I got is the Holmes palette with Physicians Formula. I just love the blush that comes in here. It's my absolute favorite. It's called Copacabana and they do sell it singly now, but it's just a very glowy, beautiful blush and I love the blush. It's my favorite thing about this palette, honestly. Everything else performs really awesome in here. I did a whole review on it, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below. But I love everything in this palette, but the blush has just been my go-to blush. And then also, of course, the bronzer is always awesome, so I've been using that as well. So this is one of my favorites that I've been using a lot this month, mainly the blush and bronzer together. I also have pulled up my trusty but true old Cheekathon palette. Now they don't have this anymore, but they did launch some new ones, and if you've never tried Benefit blushes, I'd suggest getting one of these because you get a variety and you get to really test out the different formulas. Now I've had this for a couple of years now and I just absolutely love it. It has very wearable blushes in there. I do want the new ones. They look amazing. As you can see, hitting pan on hula. It's just a really great bronzer. But specifically my favorite blushes is Rockateur, which you can purchase separately. It's this one right here. It's like this glowy kind of rosy brush, and these, well, the Physicians Formula one smells very tropically and these ones smell very floral. And then I've been using Dandelion a lot, and then also this one right here, which is Dallas. So I'll kind of swatch those for you. Just very good neutral blushes. The Rockateur does have like a little bit of glowiness to it, which is the first rosy shade, but the other ones are more matte. And obviously I do use the Hoola when I use this, so really been bouncing back and forth between this one and the Holmes one. Something I also finished reviewing that I'm absolutely obsessed with is the new Natasha Denona Bloom palette. It's actually called, I always forget, Bloom Blush and Glow palette. Now the only reason why I've been bouncing back and forth between this one and my other ones is this one is a cream product, and so it's like if I forgot and already started using powders, I'm like, oh crap, and then that's when I use the other ones. But I'm really excited to use this one more. It's just absolutely beautiful. It gives you a very glowy, dewy finish. So if you like that, I'll link my review down below and you can go check it out, because I didn't think I'd like this as much as I do, but I do. I really like it. It's just really fun and a different way of doing your blush. There's just, you can get really creative with this and try different ways, and it's a really fun one. So I like this one a lot. I have decided that this year, instead of constantly buying from new makeup launches, I mean, I feel like I bought a lot more last year that I'm trying to this year. I'm trying to really hold back a little bit more by using things that I already have, which makes sense because I bought them, so now I want to play with them. I've been bouncing back and forth between all of my eyeshadow palettes, and it's honestly been so much fun. It's been so much fun revisiting my old palettes, even if they're old news and I've already reviewed them. It's just been a lot of fun to finally just get to play with them and try new looks with them. So I've really been enjoying that. One palette that really stood out to me, and I did a review on this, and yes, I was sent it for free to do a review on. It's the new Alter Ego Temptress palette, and it's an exact dupe for the ABH Sultry palette. Now I did buy the ABH Sultry palette, and I gotta say, after testing the Sultry palette out even more, I like this one more. And the reason being is I tried the Sultry palette like a couple times and just it goes muddy way too fast. So the other day I was doing my makeup and it just all ended up turning muddy, so I took it off immediately. And I was using very light amounts at the same time, and it pains me to say this because I love Anastasia Beverly Hills products, but it just, I couldn't get very many great looks out of it, if that makes sense. And then it just couldn't, because the pigments were so deep and then they like got just really muddy. Like I'd wipe it off, do it again, wipe it off. It never turned out the way I wanted it to at all. And with this one, the Alter Ego Temptress palette, this one I liked better because the pigments aren't as dark and they're easier to blend together, and you can actually see the difference between the colors, and colors don't just take over each other, and it just works for me a lot better. So if you're a beginner, I would highly suggest this palette over the Sultry palette, because that one just takes really a lot of work and a lot of care and a lot of effort to get it just right. I do have a coupon code. No, it's not like an affiliate link or anything, but if you use the code GLITTER, you do get 15% off of this palette, which is $16. I haven't been really enjoying using matte liquid lips because it's so dry and it's winter time, and I haven't really been wanting to put them on because my lips are just so disgusting. So I have been loving this Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss, and I can't find the shade for the life of me, but it just adds this really nice pink healthy hue to your lips, and it smells good, and it's just easy and it feels good. So I don't know what color it is because I can't find it, but there it is. It's just kind of more of a pinky, it looks almost like a neon pinky peach, but on your lips it just kind of brightens it a little bit. It's not too dark because it is a lip oil, and it just has felt really good to put on my lips. So lip oil has been what I've been loving. When I do wear a lipstick, I've really been obsessed. This lipstick is so easy to just put on, and it goes with a lot of looks. It's kind of my lips but better, but it's a tiny bit darker. Maybe it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, and this is their matte lipstick in the shade Buff. Now I found mine at a TJ Maxx, but I do think they might still have it online. But this color Buff is just, it's very long lasting too. It's not the most moisturizing lipstick because it lasts for a very long time, but it's not as drying as like a liquid matte lipstick. So I really like this formula. Like, it kind of does have a little bit of a tug when you put it on, because it is like more long wearing. It does transfer, but it lasts a lot longer than a regular lipstick. So really liking these. If I find other colors, I've seen some of their lipsticks at TJ Maxx too, so if I find other ones, I would definitely recommend trying out. If you see a color you like, I'd highly recommend you test one of them out. Last but not least, so Sephora, I bought this whole little kit from their rewards bazaar, and it was from Dr. Brandt, and it came with like an exfoliant and an eye depuffer and all that. But my absolute favorite thing from the kit is this Dr. Brandt Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. And obviously I don't have the full size, but I would really like to get it after using this. So this is called a sleeping mask, but honestly it feels just like I'm putting a moisturizer on. You put it on before you go to bed, and then you don't wash it off or anything. Like I said, it feels just like a moisturizer, so it's not like a actual like, oh, I'm putting a green mask on. It's just clear and there's nothing there. It's just like a moisturizer. And when you wake up in the morning, it feels like you just put on moisturizer like 30 minutes prior to waking up. You can still kind of just feel your skin's very moisturized. It's really great. Like, so it works. It keeps you very moisturized, and since, like I said, the winter time I'm very dry, I really enjoy that. I might look at purchasing the full size because I've been liking it so much. So that concludes my February favorites. I don't have a ton of stuff because, like I said, especially for eyeshadow palettes, I've been bouncing back and forth so much. It's just pretty, same with highlighters. I was kind of sad I didn't have like a favorite highlighter this month because I've used so many and I've liked them all. And the same with my eyeshadow palettes. I would just have like so many to talk about if I told you every single one I used and how much I liked it. So I don't know, maybe I'll pay more attention, you know, next month. We'll see. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know what some of your favorites were this month, and you all have a great day. Bye!